Good morning, everybody. Welcome back for installment of Scott Selections here for Monday, July 15th. For again today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball with the Mets -1.5 and -103 on Bet Rivers. The Mets offensively were fine as they scored 5 runs. Unfortunately, though, we were banking on Quintana to pitch well since he had been amazing for the previous month, and he was horrible. He ended up giving up 5 earned runs, 4 home runs, and that's kind of the story of the game. The Rockies just could not stop hitting home runs. 6 home runs as a team for Colorado. They had 5 home runs between 2 guys, as Tovar had 2 home runs and Poglia had 3, and Doyle even threw one in for the hell of it. But the point is, the Mets offensively were okay, but Quintana was brutal, and the Rockies just hit a bunch of home runs, so picked up a loss. Look for a winner here on Monday. For the actual play, though, do remind me once again that we have more picks on our website. So don't forget to go to the website. When you do, use the promo code L9KYW. That's 40% off. Code is also in the description. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the bell so you're notified, and you'll never miss an episode. Now, for the actual play, not much on the actual card because we have no baseball games. It is currently All-Star festivities time, and the WNBA as well does not actually have any games on Monday. So it is time to get into the Home Run Derby. We're going to look at a prop. We're going to go with a distance prop. And we are going to go with Alec Bohm. We're going to take his longest home run under 454.5 feet at -110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 2 a.m. Eastern Time. Covers why we're going to go with the under for Bohm longest home run distance. First reason, Bohm is by far the worst candidate here based on his overall numbers this season. He only has 11 home runs, which is the fewest in the entire field, and he's the biggest long shot in the betting markets to actually win the event, mostly found at 16-1. As a result, since he's the biggest long shot, you can kind of infer that he has a decent chance of actually losing in the first round, which will impact the amount of home runs he actually hits on Monday night. So if he ends up only hitting like 15 in the first round, he's eliminated, then it's going to be tough for him to actually get the 455 because he doesn't exactly have a big sample size to choose from in order to actually go over this number. Now, Bohm isn't exactly a home run hitter, which is why it's kind of weird that he's in this contest because he leads the league in doubles, but he only has 11 home runs. So it does feel like it's kind of an odd contest for him to be in, and I think that his skill set doesn't exactly fit this contest in general. Now, Bohm's longest home run this season is only 427 feet, which is the shortest out of all contestants. So far this season hasn't exactly been close of even getting to 440, let alone 450 in the regular season. Now, I ended up going through all of Bohm's MLB games for his entire career. He has 55 home runs in his career in 549 career games. Out of those 55 home runs, only 2 of them have gone at least 441 feet, and the longest one was 446 feet back in 2020. So the point is, he hasn't gotten to 450 in his career. I think he might be able to hit one maybe to the high 440s, low 450s with the fact that it's a home run derby. But I do think that 455 is a pretty large number for Bohm to reach, and I think he's not going to get there in this contest. Now, I also want to point out that the weather is going to be a serious concern in Arlington because there's an extreme heat warning. So expect a lot of fatigue to set in pretty quickly, and the stadium might feel like a sauna, even though the roof's going to be closed. So keep that in mind. Fatigue might set in pretty quickly for these hitters, especially if they end up sitting around watching other guys go. So that could be an issue that might impact overall distance or overall stamina throughout the entire event. But Bohm, simply put, for a longest home run of 454.5 feet, when he has the longest odds to win the event, he only has 11 home runs, and he's only reached 441 twice in his entire career. I think the line's too high. I think, once again, maybe he has a slim chance of reaching 450 since it's a home run derby, but assuming he ends up getting eliminated in the first round, that does limit the overall number of home runs he's actually going to have in this contest, which is going to limit his chances. So based on that, I think these odds are pretty solid at -110. I think he might end up in the 440s a couple times, but 454.5 does seem a bit high. I am going to go with the unders. Play that once again here for Monday, July 15th is going to be on Bohm, longest home run in the home run derby under 454.5 feet at -110 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.